So what do you do when your whiskey bottle is almost empty?
You create an infinity bottle.
That's right. So today we're going to talk about the infinity bottle.
You mean the infinity bottle?
The infinity bottle.
You mean the infinity
Oh, the infinity bottle. So that's right. So today we're going to talk about what an infinity bottle is, how to fill it, how not to fill it, and how to drink it.
Right after this.
Welcome to Whiskey Pop.
This is Hold My Whiskey.
That's right. And today we're going to talk about
the infinity
the
bottle.
infinity bottle. What do you do when you get down to like there's barely anything in your bottle?
You mean like before you let the quote unquote rusting of your whiskey happen?
Yeah, and the alcohol evaporates out and then it's just bleh.
Yeah, oxidization is a problem.
So what do? You do an infinity bottle.
That's exactly right.
So now what is an infinity bottle?
An infinity bottle is the rescuing of the milliliters that are left in your whiskey collection when you have so many whiskeys that you can't seem to ever finish off that last damn bottle.
Or if you're interested in doing blending, so try your own experiments to see what might want to try together, right?
There is the artistic side, but I wasn't talking about that.
So one of the things you want to do is pick a bottle that you like.
Yeah, and pick more than one.
Oh yeah, because you might want to do like a Scotch infinity bottle.
Or a rye bottle.
Or just a bourbon blend that you are interested in trying out. And so that's what we have here today. So we have an assortment of infinity bottles. We have Zane brought his infinity bottle.
Which is Blade of the Dark Moon for all of you Dark Souls players.
And then David's got one of his infinity bottles here. And then this infinity bottle is actually an infinity bottle that we broke and finished together in one sitting one night. So you picked the bottle that's right for you. Now you got to be careful. You know, you got to make sure it's a bottle that is reusable enough.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
You don't want to just pick any old bottle.
This is interesting because your infinity bottle.
And my infinity bottle match.
Is that because we like Bookers?
Oh yeah, we like Bookers. On top of that, I picked it because it's got the letter B on there, which is my last name.
Yeah.
One thing we ought to do today is like try each other's infinity bottles.
That's a good idea.
Do an infinity bottle review. But before we do that, I think we should show everybody what's it like to fill an infinity bottle.
That sounds great.
So today we have the official Truffle Shuffle blended whiskey. This will be Whiskey Pop's official infinity bottle.
Love it.
So today we're gonna fill that. So what do you do? I mean, what do you put in an infinity bottle, Zane?
So typically speaking, you put the dregs, as it were, of your whiskey, which doesn't mean they're shit. It just means that it's what's left over.
That's right.
However, in an infinity bottle, you need to try to match the mash bill.
You can.
I say that try to match the mash bill. Otherwise, you're going to create an elixir of hell that no one's going to like. Oh my God, is that bullet rye?
Yes, bullet rye. So now we got something spicy. Mash bill is somewhere in the at least 51, right?
Yep.
So now you know we've dumped a little allspice in there, right?
You did.
So what do you want to add next?
Since we started with rye, I mean, we could continue with rye, or we could try to narrow it down some.
Like what? Oh, some cave hill, some rabbit hole, huh?
Notice how there's only a little bit left, and the fact that I am so drunk right now, I can't drink this. now, here's the important part. Do you feel like that smells like that should match with what we're doing?
I think it'd be great.
I think it'd be great. Invest in a oil funnel.
Oh yeah, you definitely want to.
This makes life so much easier.
Yeah, you definitely want to buy a funnel because it can get everywhere. And I also see people use their. Sometimes they might use their decanter, their funnel they use for like their flask.
Oh, right, for sure.
So now we got a little bit of rye in there, a little bit of bourbon in there.
Yes.
So now one thing you want to be careful not to do is to do something with like a lot of peat.
Oh.
You know, you could really ruin a good infinity bottle batch with.
Look, I've had an infinity bottle with Scotch whiskey in it, right? Don't make an infinity bottle with any Scotch whiskey.
Unless it's just all Scotch.
Yeah.
You can blend Scotch.
Don't blend any damn Scotch. I'm just telling you. I don't think it works. But, being as it may...
Ooh, how about some 1776?
That would work.
1 ounce.
And yeah, that's good. Then not too much more.
Little Henry McKenna.
I don't know. Let's see. That'll definitely work with what we're doing.
Oh, a little bit more. There we go.
That's good.
So the key is a little is a lot.
For sure, because the idea is that, again, the word for the day is macerate. You want to let this macerate over time.
Now, one thing I would recommend is that you get a good cork. So I would say if you can get an artificial cork, they tend to hold up better to that constant being opened and put back.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I had an early times this week. Basically, it's a brand new bottle.
Broke the cork off, right?
Broke the cork off.
So a good cork makes a big difference because, like I said, once again, you don't want to get it oxygenated and then you lose some of the whiskey out of that.
Because even in my infinity bottle, if you'll notice, there's quite a big gap. This is all air that's allowed to oxidize the alcohol, which detracts from the flavor.
How about a little old granddad in there?
I don't know about that.
Oh yeah, there we go. Oh, hang on.
You're pouring old granddad in
Maybe it'll make it better.
In a Hibiki bottle.
Maybe. No, it's our infinity bottle.
Oh yeah.
It is no longer
so
a Hibiki bottle. Spectacle testicle.
Don't ever let anybody fool you on this. You have to give it a little, a little love. Don't break the other bottles around you.
Don't break the infinity bottle.
Shh. Hush. It's a child. We must shh.
Lull it to sleep.
Okay. We give it a little. I mean, obviously this is brand new.
Yeah, it's not going to macerate too much.
No, but I'm just trying to get a flavor.
And here's the thing: what happens, Zane, if you've done all this, you've mixed it, and then it tastes like, I don't know, shit.
Ah.
Little Elijah Craig.
We all have friends who like to shoot their liquor, right?
Got some friends come over.
Yeah.
Hey, I got this amazing bottle of infinity bottle I've been building. Let's drink some tonight.
Yeah, you give them your infinity bottle.
And then when they empty it, you can start over.
They shoot it because they're stupid as hell.
How about a little benchmark?
Ooh.
It's a Buffalo Trace product. Put that phone back in there.
We didn't review benchmark.
Well, we haven't yet, but we can at least put some in here.
Because it's the benchmark of whiskey?
Ah, there we go. Just a little bit. All right, I think there's one other one we have to put in here because it just wouldn't be a whiskey pop blend without this one in there.
Oh, that makes me wonder. Oh, bullshit.
What? It has to be in there. It's a requirement. It's a whiskey pop.
American Scotch.
The American Scotch.
Whoa! So, you get the idea. What we're doing here is to take a bottle that we like,
Yeah.
which clearly Hibiki bottle. Well, I mean,
And like I said, as we said before, you can blend bourbon, you can blend rye, you can blend scotches.
you find a bottle you like that has a good cork, right?
Yeah, most definitely. If an artificial one, if you can find one.
Actually, this is an artificial. This is real.
It's real, but it's a pretty sturdy cork too.
And so what we've done is we've dressed it up,
Yeah, that's right.
labeled it,
The truffle shuffle.
gave it some appropriate skulls.
That's right.
Now, look, I'm gonna tell you guys. Smell the corn.
It's up here.
It is, but I can smell it. I shook it a little bit, right?
Yeah.
All right. I think this could go somewhere.
Yeah,
Smell
it
it.
might.
Smell it.
Now, sometimes it might be good for you to let this sit around. What you don't want to do as you're blending a infinity bottle, you don't want it to go empty unless you just want to start over.
Yeah.
The whole key to infinity bottle is the infinity word, which means it always has whiskey in it. Oh. Oh.
Ooh.
That's all right. See, that's the great thing about an infinity bottle. You never know what you might get, and sometimes you get something that's amazing. Here's the other thing. It's not always the same.
Oh, it'll never be the
It's
same.
always changing. It's always... Now, unless you're blending the same 2-3 whiskeys all the time.
Yeah,
You become kind of a blender of that whiskey.
that is the case. I have 22 whiskeys that are opened in my collection right now. Okay? And that is not including scotches or Irish whiskey.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. You're about to shit your pants. That good, huh?
It's awesome.
What I'm getting at is this much: because how do you drink through 22 bottles of whiskey?
So you want to make sure that infinity bottle can help you with that a little
That's
bit.
exactly right. When you start getting close to that bottom of the bottle, the reason why you do an infinity bottle is because you're trying to save your whiskey
Yeah.
from depleting based
Yeah.
on because it gets oxidized.
What you're trying to do is protect it from just evaporating out and becoming this bland, flat. It's kind of like pop. You know, you leave pop out all day. By the time you go to drink at the end of the day, it's just going to be a
That's right.
syrupy mess. So whiskey does the same thing. If it's left to nature and oxygen and sun and all those things,
Yes.
it eventually loses its flavor. So a best way to protect that is to kind of add it into an infinity bottle, or just finish it. When it gets really low, just make a plan that I'm going to finish that whiskey, not let it sit around for a while. Whiskey tends to last for a couple of years open bottle, but when it's down to like a smidgen at the bottom, it doesn't last a couple of years. It lasts a couple of months. So how was that?
Fuck.
That's what I said. It's flavor profile of woo. Okay, so it's harsh right now, right?
I mean, we're being unfair to the truffle shop
It's good.
because I'll be honest, the spice and the
It's strong.
punch is way too much right now. But that'll go away within a week.
Yeah, I think in about
We just poured that.
I think in about a week, this might be some pretty good whiskey. So in the meantime, let us know down below if you built an infinity bottle, right?
Try that again with your
Let us know down below.
using language.
So let us know.
Vrashnikoskin Harkin Beskuskin.
So let us know down below if you've built an infinity bottle. What have you
Yes.
found that you like and don't like about it? And if you've got questions about the infinity bottle, comment down below and we'll holler at you and see what we can answer some of those questions for you. But don't be afraid to experiment. Have fun with it. Think of it as a college moment.
Yeah, and tell us what you've discovered. But more importantly, it at least gives you a chance, at least a gambling chance, to preserve the economic value poured into your whiskey.
Yeah, and make having your infinity bottle with your friends, make that a special thing.
Yeah,
Don't do it all the time. Make it something special. Hey guys, I'm gonna pull the infinity bottle out tonight. We'll drink a little bit.
because at my house, it's like, let's play pinball and let's bust out the infinity bottle.
Yeah, exactly right. Or we just drink all of his plans. So in the meantime, you guys continue to be cool this week, and hey, be sure to like and subscribe.
You better not drink all the plans, because I only got one bottle left.
Wait, you're not supposed to have a bottle.
Anyway, in the
Cheers.
meantime, cheers, y'all, and
We'll see you guys next week.